receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to get us going here. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a fumble. The defense has got it. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing a conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturned the previous ruling on the field. Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, LSU. Way too much speed on that play.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. It's Fowler looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking downfield. It's Fowler. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Well, nearly interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll try the right side on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Makes a nice move there. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Here's that defense shifting again. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned on how this play would work out.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
With a first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He keeps it on the design run. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Takes the handoff. It's Mendoza. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Fowler. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Hurricanes churn out another first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Caught near the goal line. A tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Miami, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Fowler. Pulls it in. It's Mendoza. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good headed into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
One after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is on fire today.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in is...
Here's the throw deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Miami. There was no catching him that time. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. That Miami Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover and get an interception, and they're in business.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Scanning the field. It's Fowler. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Hurricanes! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the important point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. It really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Fowler. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The ball is caught. Finding space at the 20. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Fowler. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Pressure is coming. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Mendoza. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Fowler. Pass caught. Can he get in? Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Green 25.
Direct snap. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking. Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Home position here, second and long from their 11.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it to the 37. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught, completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense, because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, LSU. They take the lead in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Oh, he throws it back. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a 4th down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. And it falls incomplete, the final play of the game as time runs out. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.